Rogers, and I'm doing a Master's in Neuroscience at King's, and I have multiple sclerosis, which is MS. So it affects your brain and it affects everyone differently. So for me, I got diagnosed when I was starting my course.
What do you wish you had known before you enrolled?
I think when I first came back, when I re-enrolled after being ill and having quite a long time off, I really struggled to come back and sort of thought, oh, what's the point and things, and I was really struggling and I didn't know what all the available support was. But so just being really hopeful and just not to give up hope, I think, as well, that there's whatever challenges you face, that there's always going to be a solution to the problem. My personal tutor's been amazing at that, so he's sort of always said, oh, why don't you try this, and helped me even with my dissertation that I'm writing at the moment. He helped me go through all the projects, which ones would I be able to do and which I'd have the energy to do.
Positive advice for incoming students.
So when I came back, I sort of my department sort of told me about the Disability Advisory Service. So I got in touch with Marianne, who works there. She's great, she's really lovely, very helpful and really kind and compassionate. And she said, oh, you can apply for DSA, which is Disabled Students Allowance. And so I did and had a meeting for that, and then was offered Dragon, Naturally Speaking, which for me is really helpful because I struggle to see and type, so it helps you dictate your essays, and I got a new laptop because mine was quite old, so it was compatible with the software, and I got a mentor, so I meet with to chat through stuff. If I'm struggling with things, I can just talk about that, and study skills support, so which is structuring your essays and things like that. So top tips for students that get diagnosed while they're at university. So for me, it was all new experience to me. So just if you get diagnosed while you're here with something, or you know, with anything, or you're struggling with any sort of learning difficulties, just to be aware that it exists, because I had no idea.